Hello and welcome to Yarns and Books and Everything Fine. This is episode 5 of 2020 and today is 1st of March 2020. This is a regular podcast episode, so from everything a bit within this episode. My name is Nida. I'm coming to you from Essen here in the Ruhr area in Germany. And it's a quite windy but nice day. Yesterday was very rainy and windy. Yeah, but today the sun is out. Bit cloudy, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. You can find me on Instagram and on Ravelry as Michaela Luna. I will write it down below into the description box. Welcome back. Welcome to all the new viewers and welcome back to all the older viewers, all the ones that have watched previous episodes. Nice to see, to see you again is the wrong wording. Nice that you are watching again. Some news onto the obligation to label advertising. There are some changes and to the law or to the interpretation of the law. So I only will label things as advertising or as sponsored when I was given them for free or when I'm sponsored, but I think sponsoring won't happen for me as my account is so small that no big company or anything like this will sponsor me. But maybe there will be some free things and that these I will label it as advertising. Everything else, well, I bought it, so why not show it? Yeah. Then what next? Yeah, some babbling. Today's breakfast was the cold dinner from last evening. I had Spätzle, that's some kind of pasta from southern Germany, with feta cheese and with fennel, and it was really delicious. Hot and cold. I had some coffee. I also have some coffee down here, so maybe I will take a sip while recording. I really had fun while doing my makeup, and I painted my nails. So I did some matching lipstick. It's by Sleek. It's a true color lipstick in matte. The color wade's name is Stiletto. And yeah, and quite matching with my really red fingernails. It's was a nail lac by Etsy, and by Essie. So and the name is really red. So okay, fun. Yeah, what else? Yeah. 2 weeks ago I had a week of holiday and I've been at work for 1 week again. Holiday was really relaxing and we did some fun stuff and some exciting stuff. So we bought all the equipment for my colored mice as I announced last episode, and I got 4 colored mice, little beautiful ones. They are around 8 weeks old right now. When I got them they were around 6 weeks old, and we named them Shoki, Cacao, Milka and Alpia, so everything is chocolate related. Shoki is a cute version of chocolate, Cacao is cocoa, and Milka and Alpia are brands of chocolate here in Germany. So they are all different shades of brown and white. They are asleep right now, so I can't show them to you. Maybe just have a look at my Instagram account. I posted a lot of pictures so you can see them there. Yesterday I cleaned their, they are living right there, so that's why I'm looking into this direction. I cleaned their nagarium. It's like a terrarium for rodents with yeah, this special build for them. And I cleaned it, and they were out while daylight, but I forgot to take a video, to record a video. So sorry, but well, have a look at the pictures. Yeah, they are. We had so. But what moment? They are crepuscular animals. I learned. They are out at dawn and twilight, and mostly at dawn and twilight. Sometimes within daylight. Yeah. So, but they're funny. I like them a lot. I love them. They're cute with their little ears and the little nose, and yeah, quite fun to watch in the evening. Better than watching TV. Way better than watching TV. Okay, yeah, that's about my colored mice. We went to a musical within our holiday week. We saw Dance of the Vampires, or Tanz der Vampire as it's called in German, in the original version. And it was really fun. Both my boyfriend Gerrit and I, we've seen this musical before, but this was the first time that we went to it together, and we had a lot of fun, and we really loved it. It was shown in Oberhausen at the Metronome Theater, which is closing at the end of March. So they show the musical Tanz der Vampire until I think the 22nd of March, and after that everything will be built down, and sadly the Metronome Theater will close. And the musical will be shown again in Stuttgart. So if anyone wishes to see it, likes to see it, yeah, that's your chance. We also visited a zoo and museum. We went to Aquazoo Lübbecke Museum. It's in Düsseldorf, and yeah, here, Aquazoo Lübbecke Museum, and yeah, we had really fun. It's mostly about reptiles and a big aquarium and quite some other interesting stuff, and we were there for 4.5, nearly 5 hours, and we had really fun. I visited the museum a lot with my family as a kid and loved it a lot, but Garrett didn't know this one, and so yeah, we decided to go there, and he really liked it. It was really interesting for him. He loves reptiles and fishes and everything, and they had some geological stuff there too, some beautiful interesting stones and everything, and yeah, it was quite fun for him and for me too. They renovated the museum until a year ago. I don't know how long it was shut, how long it was closed, but they reopened it at the beginning of 2019, and yeah, now we went there and really liked it. So yeah, that's all the things, all the stuff that we did while our week of holiday. I didn't do a lot of knitting, I have to admit, because at the evening I was really tired, and so yeah, not much done while this week of holiday. So right into the woolly stuff. No finished object. No, I didn't finish anything within the last 2 weeks since the last podcast. Nothing finished. What I did was ribbing something. I started the Suburban Wrap by Jorge Locatelli last September, last September, for the Jorge Falcao 2019. Yes, but I just knitted within September and October on it, and then I forgot about it, put it away, and yeah, I was searching the 4mm needle tips which I used for this project, and when I took this out of its place where I forgot it, I didn't know where I was on the pattern, and so I decided not only to take the 4mm needle tips but to rip the project. So yeah, I ripped everything back, as you can see, because how I put it onto the skein of yarn. I will restart it, but at a time when I will knit it constantly, because the pattern itself is beautiful and my yarn for it is beautiful too, so I will give it another chance. Maybe I'll just restart it for the next Jorge Falcao, if there is a Jorge Falcao again, and yeah, we'll see. But yeah, as an FO, I ripped something. Then whips. I did some knitting on the socks for my brother. So here they are. Moment. This is how far I got on the socks for my brother. I started with a black cuff for contrasting color, and because I'm using a rest of yarn for this pair of socks, and then I started with a self-striping sock yarn. There's a bit to knit on them, and still I can start the heels, but they're coming along nice. Just a bit of boring knitting because of stockinette stitch in the rounds, but it's something for mindless knitting too, so why not? I will do the heels and the toes in the contrasting color in the black too. Yeah, and I know he will like them, but it takes quite some time because of they are men's socks. So yeah, then I started something completely new. I started my Ironheart pullover. It's a pattern by Tinker Knits, a paid for pattern by Tinker Knits. Okay, this is living in this beautiful bag by Amelia Xjoy. I'm using this bag always for knittings for my family, which lives at the East Frisian coast, because of all the sea animals on it. So, and then I started the Ironheart pullover, which is living in this beautiful pullover project bag also by Amelia Xjoy. One moment, here you can see her tag. I bought these on Etsy. She's from the UK, and it's a beautiful Slytherin project bag, and within it is living off my pullover project. And here, this is what I've knit. I started with the yarns 2 at a time on circular knitting needles, 4mm. This is how far I got. I will knit 3/4 arms. You can in the pattern you can choose between full length arms and 3/4 arms, and I will be knitting 3/4 arms because I dislike them when they are so long. I always chop them up, and yeah. So the cuff is done in 3.5mm needles for the ribbing, and the rest is knit in 4mm needles. This is how much I've got left from the 2 yarn balls that I used for the yarns, and I will knit until there's just a bit of left for seaming, and then I will start with the body of the pullover, and later I will decide if I will knit more on the arms, a bit more, or if half length or whatever I will get out of the 2 balls of yarns is enough. And the pattern is, a moment, I will show you the color. Okay, this is the Ironheart pattern, it's a paid for pattern, and this is how the color looks like, with whom I fell in love, so yeah. That's why I'm knitting it, and I really love it. The yarn is so beautiful. It's this one by Gedifra, Deutsche 120, and it's 90% virgin wool, merino yarn, and 10% cashmere. And these are the balls of yarn that I got from Zalando Lounge. I've spoken about it before. I ordered 15 balls of this yarn at the beginning of December. I got it at the beginning of January, and it's really soft, and when knit up it's even softer. We had our knitting group on last Wednesday, and when I showed them the yarns of my Ironheart pullover, I told them that the yarn, or the knit up yarn, feels as soft as the My Little Mice. So yeah, quite fun. Yeah, these are my whips. Knitting plans. Yeah, I'd like to knit on both of these projects. No new project will be started before I finish one of them. Probably the socks for my brother, but let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my pins. Little kitty out of a skein of yarn with knitting needles, and a little witch in a bathing tube. And it says bubble, toil and trouble. So yeah. That's for my knitting projects. A little cull information I have. I will not participate in this cull, but I really like the thought of it. Frech Verlag is the publisher of the German edition of Harry Potter Knitting Magic by Tannis Gray. The German name is Harry Potter Magisch Stricken. I do own the English speaking book, the English version, Knitting Magic, because I like my patterns in English. But Frech Verlag, the German publisher of this book, is doing a knitting, knit-along, a cull, for the house scarf pattern. Yeah, now it started today, or it starts today, and it ends on March 31st, I think. And they are knitting the Hogwarts house scarves together, and there are some prizes you can win. I really like the idea of this, but there's no time for me to knit a whole scarf this month because of my socks and my pullover. So maybe you like to knit in a house scarf out of the book. Maybe I can show you the picture for this scarf. I have to search for it. One moment. Probably at the beginning of the book, and I'm started at the end for searching for it. Yeah. So sorry. So, just a picture, the house scarves, and it's a really nice and easy and beautiful pattern, and some nice yarns can be used for it, and you can match it up with your preferences on yarn knitting. Maybe you just need to adjust the pattern a bit in lengthwise and so on, but it's really fun, so maybe it's something for you. So what next? I have to change my notice pages. So what next? Stitch enhancement, yeah. Okay, so I ordered some yarn, which I told you before. I ordered at Kraken Yarns. At Instagram, Fine Motoric Blogspot, is one of the better known German-speaking users and knitters there, is doing Saturday. She speaks about one special hand dye on a Saturday, so Saturday. She named it, and 2 weeks ago she presented to us Kraken Yarns, which I already know, where I have ordered before, and I really like the yarns, and she showed some really beautiful examples and a wonderful colorway that I really liked, and there was a discount code for this Saturday, and so I was really tempted, and I ordered a bit of yarn. So I have opened up the package and already looked into it, but I put it away again so that I can show it to you in all its beauty, because that's how it's packaged. A beautiful paperback, and she writes your name on it, and yeah. And then let's have a look inside. Are you as excited as I am? Yes, we are. So, yeah. I will take them out and put them down on my knees. It's a bit easier for me to show them to you. So, I ordered some really beautiful yarns. I was tempted to order there because of this colorway. It's Baby Yoda. It's on squishy socks, fingering weight, 400 meters, 100 gram, and yeah, a light gray with beautiful shades of green. Can't wait to see it knit up. Then some witch colorways. This one is called Geralt, like the Witcher, Geralt von Riva. It's on her twisted socks base, 365 meters on 100 gram. Such a beautiful colorway, and it's equivalent Jennifer, also on twisted socks. Yeah, such a nice and beautiful pairing. Look at them next to each other. Aren't they beautiful? Don't know what to knit out of them. Witchy socks, maybe? I don't know. And then I ordered this one because why not? It's the colorway Huster on squishy socks. I had to think of book series by Marion Zimmer Bradley because of Hastur. It's one of the families in the series. Yeah, don't know where this name comes from, but look at this speckles. Aren't they great? Aren't they beautiful? Violet and blue, reddish violet, and there's this golden yellow. Oh, just lovely. And so soft. Can't tell you how soft this yarn is. So what next? Release the Kraken. I am not sure if I had already ordered this colorway, but wow, can you see this green? Can you see this color? And then the orange and yellow speckles. Oh wow. Release the Kraken on Squishy Socks. And the last skein of yarn, Have No Fear, also on Squishy Sock. Oh, this wonderful dark green, some golden yellows again. Have no fear. And then my first sock blanket, because why not? It's on her, it says double knit sock blank. The colorway's name is Retro, 400 meters and 100 gram. And this is the colorway. Isn't it beautiful? I'm a bit excited to see how it dips up. Moment, I will take up down the labeling. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't it fun? Oh, can't wait to knit it up. Yeah. So this is the one side of it. This is the other side of it. And my first sock blanket. Just so fun to see the colors and yeah. Fold it up again, put the label on, and away it is. And then I ordered myself some pins. Or some pins is not the correct wording. I ordered a pin from her. It's this beauty. Can you see it? All the yarn and creative stuff and woolly stuff on her head. She's dreaming about yarn and wool and knitting and everything. Yeah, so fun. And the colors, great. Yeah, and then a beautiful, nice package of beautiful things like this here and some wooden buttons and stitch markers with my initials. So fun. I really love how she packages the orders, all the beautiful stuff she puts inside, and wow. Yeah, I can only recommend to you to order at Kraken Yarns, or to go to a yarn festival where she presents her stuff and get something there. She will be at Kierkegaard, just for the ones who go there. Moment. Need to take a sip of my coffee. she will be at Kiegehold in Duisburg, and I can't wait to meet her there for real and alive. So, what else? I got another pin because of the beautiful one I ordered at Kraken Yarns. I was inspired to search for some more pins. I do own some. These here are from last year or the year before, I'm not sure. And the year before, I think. And now I had a look at Etsy and searched for some beautiful new pins for myself, and one of them came yesterday. This Slytherin style Niffler. It wears a Slytherin colored scarf and green and grey, and has a wand and a wizard's head. And oh, wasn't it cute? A bit bigger than the pins I already own, but why not? It's from the Lily Bird, from her Etsy store, and she's also on yes, her card. She's also on Instagram, Facebook, her email address, and her Etsy store name. She has Nifflers for the other houses too, so if you're not a Slytherin, but a Gryffindor, Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw, you can find your Niffler too. Niffler, aren't they lovely? Aren't they cute? Yes, they are. And I ordered some more pins from Canada, the US, and the UK, I think. Or two from the US and one from the UK. I'm not sure. But I ordered some more. And here's the thank you card where you can see all the other houses, Niffler houses, the scarves. Cute, aren't they? Yeah. So then I got my ring light. I think there is a difference in my lighting. Since I have it, I hope you see a difference too. I put it behind my iPad for recording, and I think there is a difference. I think the lighting is way better, but I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me if it's true. Totally thinks it's better. Yeah, just this one. Ordered it at Amazon, where else? And got it really quickly, and yeah, it's okay. What else? Yeah, books. Something on books. The next one is advertising because I got it for free. I participated in a questionnaire for the publisher, Piper Verlag, where you could put down all your details when you wished to do a review for this book. Yeah, and I was lucky to get a reviewer's copy for Die Tanzenden by Victoria Maas. I didn't have a look inside. It's just with the seal, no plastic packaging, just this beautiful seal on it. And I didn't break in. I will wait until I start with it, but it's not out. It's not published right now. It will be out on April 6th, and I have to read it until then and to write my review. And I will have to post the reviews on April 6th or after April 6th. Yeah, because it's not published yet for everyone else to get. I got a and I'm really excited. It's my first time. So yeah, can't wait to start with it. But I have to finish another book before. I still have to finish the first book of the Witcher series. Yeah, it's fun to read, and I'm quite far along. This is how much I have to read. This is how much I already read, and yeah, I hope to finish it within this week so I can start with the Tatsenden. I finished a book. I finished this one. It's the 18th book of the Psy Changeling series. I spoke about it in the last episode. I really loved it. I loved it as much as I loved all the other books of the series. I love how Nalini Singh, the writer of the series, writes her books. It's easy reading. It's romantasy, so a bit on the, well, yeah, side. Okay, but hidden within is a bit of social critic on inequality and on racism, and deep within hidden. You have to see it. You have to look behind all the romantasy stuff, but yeah, it's fun, and it's fantasy also, a bit of fantasy. It's not situated in the normal world as you know it. It's just fun to read. Maybe it's something for you. So that's on books. What else? Entertainment. Yeah, entertainment. That's it. While our week of holiday, we did some TV watching, no, DVD watching. We loved to watch our My Little Mice in the evenings. Way more fun to watch than normal TV program, but I won a DVD at an advent calendar, and I won the book, and I won a DVD, and it was Rocketman. It's a story of Elton John, of his early years, and how he became who he is now, and all the troubles he had on his way, and yeah, it was fun to watch, and great music, and yeah, we loved it. I watched again Sense and Sensibility on Netflix. I do own the DVD, but yeah, I was a bit on the lazy side and decided, well, let's have a look if it's online. And yeah, I really love this movie. Sorry, I really love this movie, Sense and Sensibility. It's a Jane Austen movie, and yeah, I really like all things Jane Austen, the books and the movies, and I haven't seen the movie yet, which I dislike, so yeah. What else? Oh, I did some watching some knitting podcasts, all my favorite podcasts, some more episodes of them. I spoke of them before. The newest episodes and some older episodes. I have to watch quite some older episodes too. But yeah, I did a bit of them. And I started a new one. For me, a new one. I watched the last episode, the newest episode of the Grocery Girls. Oh man, hard to speak. I need to take a sip of my coffee. Sorry. So I watched the newest episode of Grocery Girls. It was my first episode of them. It was really fun. It's a very long episode or a really long podcast. 2 hours, around 2 hours. So yeah, needs a bit of time, but why not? While knitting, it's okay. So and I really had fun. So I will be watching some of their older episodes and relax while watching them. I also really like the Corner of Craft right now, and I'm watching all the episodes of her too. I'm watching her Vlogmas podcast episodes from 2019 right now. Yeah, it's fun. Easy to watch, not that long, just for in between, and when there's a bit of time, it's fun to watch. And what else? Oh, I bought some DVDs and Blu-ray discs because there was a special discount when buying 3 of them. They were €10, and so I searched in the big box of DVDs and Blu-ray discs, and this is the collection I got myself. Is this better to read? Moment? Yeah. I think you can read them when I hold them up like this. Frida. It's about Frida Kahlo. Pulp Fiction by Quentin Tarantino. Kill Bill Volume 2, Volume 1, also by Quentin Tarantino. From Dusk Till Dawn, the uncut version by Quentin Tarantino, and a double DVD, Sin City and Sin City 2. I read somewhere audio comment by Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. Robert Rodriguez, Frank Miller. Yeah. So yeah, I think I went a bit heavy on Quentin Tarantino movies, don't you think? It was fun because 3 of them are FSK 18. So I asked when paying for them, do you need my passport? And she looked up, she looked into my face and said, no thanks, everything's fine. So I think I don't look underaged anymore. It's okay. But it was fun. While being in my 20s, I had to show my passport. I would have to show my passport when buying these. So that's why I asked. I had remembered this, and yeah, I knew that I look older than 18. I know that I look older than 18. I am way older than 18. So yeah, but it's fun. Because most people think I'm way younger than I am, and no, I'm not that young. But I had to ask. I just had to ask. Yeah, so that's on on entertainment. Sorry. It was way too much fun to not tell it to you. Yeah, that's it. My right side is empty. My left side is full of stuff. And that's how I know I told you everything I wish to tell you. Yeah, hopefully I'll be back in 2 weeks again. Hope there's nothing coming in between. I hope I won't be ill, and if so, I would do an in-between episode maybe, or whatever. But I really like this rhythm of every 2 weeks. I am able to knit a bit, to do some reading, to buy stuff that I can show you, to do some interesting things, maybe interesting things that you may like, and yeah, well, that's it, I think. Maybe I will be able to record a bit of the little ones, the little colored mice, and I will put it up here on YouTube when I was able to do some video context. Yeah, otherwise just have a look at the pictures, and yeah, that's it, I think. Do you have any questions? Do you want to know a bit more about some stuff? Just comment down below, or write a comment on the Instagram posting that I will put up when this video is uploaded, or send me a direct message on Instagram or on Ravelry. Yeah. Do you like this video? Please maybe give me a thumb up, or yeah, every comment is appreciated. There are not much comments, but it's okay. Every viewing is appreciated. There are not much viewers because I don't advertise this podcast for real. I just put up a posting on my Instagram account and tell people that I did record an episode and posted it, but okay. I'm not a known knitter or known person, and it's just for fun. I'm doing it because I like to do it. It's not for anybody else, it's mostly for me, but I like it when you like it too. So that's why yeah, I'm asking for comments, or for thumb ups, for likings, and yeah, some interaction. Okay, that's it. I will finish this video. I'm babbling. Nothing interesting to tell you anymore. Goodbye. See you next time. Hopefully in 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and yeah, bye for today.